Hey, Raider Nation. Part 2 of draft day.
Well, let's hope that this goes a little fucking better than it did yesterday. So far, we appear to be off to a fantastic start with a draft and a safety. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we're coming in hot because we don't really have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Bullshit here. We got the best safety on the board, a complete safety, one that I'm glad that we were able to get him in the second round because it was looking real sketch right there for a minute. I still have my concerns about Leatherwood, but we're now looking in a spot where we got holes filled with supposedly quality players. So let's see what we got with that, and I'm quite anxious to see what our picks are looking like in the third round. Phil.
So right now, I'm really feeling that John Gruden might do what he usually does and go and get some offensive players. He'll probably get one offensive player right here in this third round pick and then go back and get another defensive player. And we don't have a fourth round pick, so the rest of the draft could be just straight defense. I wouldn't mind seeing them pick up another edge rusher. Wouldn't mind them seeing them pick up maybe a linebacker or corner if that's possible. One edge rusher I do like is Rashad Weaver from out of Pitt. So that could be an interesting pickup. If they also do go D-line, Jalen Twyman from out of Pitt as well. They got some nice defensive players. So those are two guys I had an eye on.
So we got two picks in the third round, 79 and 80. Fam, was good, player.
Hey, what's up, Johnny fam? How you doing? Luke, how you doing, Luke? So
we're currently
this could go interesting, Phil. It's a lot better than what we saw with that first round pick, but the Raiders could actually deliver today and just say we recovered from reaching in this draft. So
it really depends on what they do with these next two picks. Now, personally, at first I thought that they were going to trade one and take one just to try to get back in the fourth round. There he went. That's where it was. But there's when you start to look at some of this talent that's left over, because we're now into the second and third tiers, and that drop off from the top is a significant drop off.
No, you got a big point right there, and I'm gonna say this right here with the Raiders. One of the reasons why you're seeing all these guys all over the board right now, just not even for the Raiders, but for every other team, the medicals did not come out like they normally did.
I believe I told you that. You told me.
Yeah, you know what? I was wrong on that, Phil. Okay. Like there's times you be wrong on some shit. So hey. But the fact of the matter is, that's why the NFL Combine is so important. They usually have the medicals in by the end of the Combine, and everybody figures out, okay, we can work with that. We can see what we can do long term with them, yada, yada, yada. But that wasn't the case. Word was they were still getting medicals all through the week and a good handful Wednesday night and going into Thursday on draft day. So the Raiders, Tevin Jenkins was one guy. He had a couple of back injuries, so Raiders didn't get him at right tackle. Now, you could have went second round, got who you got right there, but hey, it is what it is. They made the bid with it. I don't have a problem with the kid. My whole problem with it, and I know some folks are like, well, you're mad about this, you're mad about that. My whole problem being mad was that they reached that far for him.
Yeah.
Now, if Leatherwood came out last year in like 2019 draft, well, excuse me, not 2019, but 2020 draft, I wouldn't have had a problem with that because that's where they had him projected to be at. This year, Not so much. Phil, I know you got something to say.
No, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna be chill. I went hard yesterday, so
Yeah, I think we all went harder yesterday. You know,
I'm not gonna back off my initial opinion or
I said what I said yesterday.
yeah. I saw upon researching that Senior Bowl tape, and then looking at a couple of Bama games with him out there. It's like okay,
If y'all want that Senior Bowl tape, let me know.
or go to YouTube.
Nah, because he doesn't show up all the way on the when you put it in, it doesn't show up. I don't know why. I think he had some, how some people have like some of the videos kind of hidden. I don't know why. But let me know. I'll send you the link. But hey, Raiders, hey, now's your time to bounce back. Get this done. Get this nicked in the bud. Make a play on any of these guys left on the board. Now they took one of my guys, Joseph Asai. So I'm a little butt hurt right now. I'm a little hurt. But we're gonna find out. And we're about 5 picks away. So right now, the best players available. You have Ronnie Perkins from Oklahoma, Jabril Cox, Elijah Moden, Chaz Surratt, who I have always caught an eye on going back from North Carolina. Quarterback switching positions from QB to linebacker. So, and he's done a hell of a job at that position, Phil. Surratt, a hell of a job playing linebacker. So I wouldn't have a problem if the Raiders wouldn't got him. A linebacker with quarterback eyes, that's a plus.
No, it definitely.
You wouldn't have to get him. You wouldn't have to like make him like literally a day one starter.
No,
you can put him in a rotation or so. But Jabril Cox would be the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Out of all that you said that was left. Let's see. The Saints are picking now at 76.
We left you with Joe Lisi.
Joe Lisi.
Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. See, I feel bad.
Shit. Nobody left you with Joe Lisi. He don't even have a show to be on.
Now, the offensive player that I feel like the Raiders could grab, Nico Collins. Think about it. Think about it.
No, I really think that given what Kansas City has done, given what Denver's done, that they just need to continue to work on that front seven of the defense, and it needs to be a quality. Like I said, or those you need an edge and a defensive tackle, a 3 technique of the future.
Now the other person I've said you can get them. You can get them in the 5th round. From out of Florida.
Paulson Adebo. DB.
Ooh, that was good. Oh shit, Michael Carter's still there?
Yeah, there's quite a few there, but now you made an interesting point to me that I've always tried to remember since that moment about the Raiders having got their small running backs. They need a big pound.
Yes, sir.
And I was thinking now they mentioned Trey Sermon, but I still think
Trey Sermon's small. No. Take that back. I don't know why. No, it was the other running back for them.
Yeah, Trey Sermon, big dude.
15?
6'3", yeah, big dude. And then they also brain farting. And then Ramondre Stevenson.
So we're
Chargers pick is in.
the Chargers select Bobby Boucher.
Oh, look at that surfboard. I just want to break it and set it on fire.
But I wouldn't mind if it's Ronnie Perkins, I wouldn't mind that. He's good in the rush. He's a good run defender, and he's a good pass rusher. And then I gotta say, Mel, if that happens, then Mel Kiper Jr. is gonna email me saying, "I told you so."
And
I don't want that email right now.
I'm gonna laugh.
I don't want that email right now, bro. So he was like, it's kind of funny. He did like suggest to me. He said, "You guys could, just take Ronnie Perkins." And if I have to hear this man in my email say, "I told you so,"
I'm gonna remember your ass too. Be like, now come up in my press conference talking all that shit.
I can talk all my shit all I want. Oh man,
Josh Palmer.
Okay,
that's pretty legit.
Damn, Minnesota stole my quarterback. But that just tells you that's the end for Kirk Cousins.
Yes, sir.
You like that? You like that?
You like that? Hey, they got to start making some changes, and his guaranteed contract is up this year.
It's that guy named Ray.
Ray!
Man, this draft coverage is late, huh, on TV?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Me without a brick to throw.
That's my text message from all the. That's my alert from Twitter.
Oh God, bro! He had the Bollywood guy. Then he had Godzilla throwing that shit at you.
Oh man!
I don't know.
So are they on 79 right now, or
supposedly?
Yeah.
The pick is in, but they haven't announced it yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to keep track. It's just like getting crazy with like how my feeds are late. ESPN, NFL Network.
It's been motherfucking Viking. They took my linebacker, but
again, they just took Jabril Cox.
No, they just took Surratt.
Oh, Surratt, the other one.
So Cox is there. Perkins is there.
Will they draft him?
I mean, what are you guys thinking?
Got to be front seven. So they need a rusher, and they could use another speed linebacker with Thump.
Man, yeah. I mean, this should be back-to-back Gus Bradley picks, but
we shall see.
I do not want no Menafanu.
It'll
be a nightmare all over again.
Gruden is not going to draft Melifonwu.
Man, he looked at that man. He said, "Who are you?"
Get the fuck out.
Man, Gruden was looking at Melifonwu like how the Eagles were looking at John Middlecoff when he was in the closet.
You better knock that shit off. Don't get us fucked up.
What Mr. Clean gonna do?
Wow. Yeah, no one's tipping it yet. It's weird.
No.
God, they're about to pull. We're gonna trade out of this spot. Oh man, please don't do that. For the love of God, please, Raiders.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't tipped it.
Just stand firm, Raiders.
Damn, and you got Paul Gutierrez over here talking his boo boo, talking about any Clemson players fit here.
Oh God, why? I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm kind of tired of Clemson players, man.
Oh man, is Jack Carmen still on the board?
Damn it, Ray!
And that is why we throw things at Ray's face.
Everyone, I keep seeing.
Matter of fact, I can mute you this time.
I keep seeing people saying Jabril Cox, please, but I don't know. I don't think so.
Perkins.
Oh, Cox. And of course, it goes to commercial. So it always goes to commercial when the Raiders pick.
The pick is in.
The pick is in.
It's Black Jesus.
Eden Carnitas.
The Raiders are selecting Black Jesus. God, the Raiders are going to give me a headache. No. What? Oh my gosh.
Malcolm Kuntz.
What? Here these motherfuckers go again.
I've never seen anyone.
And so, as I said, we would sit and we would stop and we would evaluate the rest of this nonsensical to see what is.
Here we go again. Why? Why? Hold on. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down.
Wow.
Calm down. Hold up. I'm gonna calm down. And I'm gonna explain. Instead of going and get the pitchfork. I ain't doing that tonight, bro. I almost got kicked out of the gym today, bro. They said, bro, you too fucking angry, bro.
Chill the fuck out with all that hot shit.
Oh, man.
From Buffalo, 6'2", 249,
6'3".
I'm looking at his profile on NFL.com. It says 6'2". 9 and 5/8 inch hands. Prospect grade 6.1.
Man. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah.
And then we get back to backs.
I'm okay. That 2019 season, he had 11 tackles for loss. He had 8 sacks. Last year, within 6 games, he had what? In the 6 games that he played, he had 30 tackles, 6.5 tackles for a loss and 5 sacks. So overall in his collegiate career, he managed to pull off 17 sacks. That's not bad. I'm all right. I'm all right. Because you know why I'm not going to trip on this one right here? Because there have been some hidden gems at University of Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be real. We can go from you looking at Mac. You look at Mac's his teammate that was a running back for the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
You can go and look at. Come to think about, Mac's brother came from Buffalo as well.
Yeah,
I can just keep going down the list, and then you look at one of the wide receivers that came from out of there. The Bills ended up taking him, and he's been pretty solid for him. So I mean, the thing of it is, it's been pretty good with the.
They've had a good track record as of late, kind of like Kentucky and their defenders.
Yeah.
Because I was just noticing out of the last 3 years, you've seen quite a few, 3-4 years, you've seen quite a few players come from Kentucky.
Now, what are these clowns going to do? Oh, hell no. They took Devon Diablo.
You're kidding, right?
The biggest issue, and you mentioned Lou, the money they have on the defensive side.
Diablo.
Get these guys out there for a full season.
Wow.
They have to play together. They have to play smart football. This is a football team that's
Divine Diablo.
That's why they made some changes on the defensive side from a coordinator standpoint, because they need a fresh.
Well,
We got Alec Ingold up here making the pick.
Yep.
This team loses games. So they need to get
Wow.
especially in those crucial situations. All right, so again, the Raiders have consecutive picks.
I'm about to say, they ain't Alec Ingold on that jersey.
Announcement from Alec Ingold. He is ready to go. Raiders. That's what I'm saying. There we go. Hey.
Boy, say it with your chest. Don't be like, say it with your chest, boy.
Pleasure of carrying on this tradition with the Raiders and reminding everybody
Lord.
this weekend is Mother's Day. Call your mom, go drive, pick up groceries, tell her you love her, tell her you miss her. Take care of your moms, man. They run this thing. With that being said, with the 79th pick,
They called him a linebacker?
Yeah, he's more like a 3-4 outside linebacker.
Interesting.
well, is he going to announce the other one? Should I be the one to point that? We got another one for you right now. We got another pick. And with the 80th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Divine Diablo, linebacker, Virginia Tech. So Diablo, the second of those two. But
Okay.
should I be the one to point out the irony of the fact that Malcolm Kuntz is the best player out of the Buffalo program since Khalil Mack, whom John Gruden very famously did not resign when he came to Oakland.
So they're gonna be putting Divine Diablo at linebacker. Okay, all right. I'm fine with that then.
Basically back and forth 3-round draft. I took Malcolm Kuntz pretty early in round 2. Think about 2020, 6 games, 6.5 tackles,
All right.
5 sacks. He had a great game against Ball State. He missed the Senior Bowl with a foot injury. That was the thing going into the draft. How healthy could he be coming back from that foot injury? Long arm, 6'2", 250. Think about the wingspan, the length. Love the fact that he.
They said he was. They said that he was the better.
2 sacks. He worked his
Okay.
back up. Then those last 2 years, he was getting after the quarterback on a regular basis. I think this is an outstanding pick for Mike Mayock and John Gruden. Malcolm Kuntz. It is. They needed somebody that could turn the corner.
Let's look at Diablo, because you know that might be Tommy Phil.
Yeah, this is a guy who has all the measurables
What's that?
So you know what they're gonna do now.
I'm listening.
They're gonna use so that telling me they're gonna use Diablo as what I was looking for us to use Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah. But he's bigger and he has more weight on him.
True that. I do feel like I do agree with you, Michael. It does look like a small bit of a.
It's a slight reach. It ain't a huge reach like our first round pick, but like I've been saying, them getting the medicals and then guys, going back to what Mike Mayock saying, guys opting out. That's what's playing the whole part in this draft. So the Raiders have made their second and third round picks for the day. They're on the board tomorrow with the 5th round pick, 6th, and 7th to finish it off. Phil, I'm not going to be like screaming, jumping for joy on these picks. They're solid picks. I'm not going to deny that. But I'll say this. Someone's on that last pick. That just told me somebody's on watch for their job.
It shows that quite a few people are on watch for their jobs because these picks were much better today than they much better today. Divine Diablo, like I said, I feel like he could have been had in the next round coming up, but they no longer have a 4th round draft pick, so I guess that they had to step up and make that move and get their guy. They
know what Diablo's name real quick? Hey, look, you already know they're gonna be give him the El Diablo nickname. You already know it. But I give today's picks. I'm giving them an A. I'm giving it an A.
You're a little more generous than me. I'll give their 2nd round pick an A. The 2/3 I'll give.
The 2/3 I give it about a B plus.
I give it a B. I give it a B. But we'll see. I haven't seen a whole bunch from this guy from Buffalo, so I'm not gonna try to sit here and grade like that.
Somebody's sending me something on Buffalo, so we can dive through all that with some lemonade, a cigar, and all that good stuff. Yeah, he hates the MAC division.
I don't hate any division. I just call it like I see it. I mean, I watch Cal. I love watching Cal, but I know what it is when I see it.
But hey, I mean, this was the last guy. So really, with Kuntz, the last guy, he was the last guy that was putting up big numbers. And that last guy was Khalil Mack at that edge position.
Right. And they, like you said, like they produce some quality players. So you don't want to write him off too soon without seeing what it is that he can do. And yes, there are. I'm not here to say that Cal is some world beaters. It's been a while since they've been that good. Last time they were that good, I believe they had Deshaun Jackson, Marshawn Lynch, Justin Forsett, Aaron Rodgers, just to name a few.
No, I like this is a great bounce back for them.
Yeah, I could definitely give them that. This is a nice bounce back. Some a good decent showing.
I mean, cause let's be real, we basically just addressed the spots that we needed to fill. And I'm gonna just say this. I think the Raiders are gonna just everybody's gonna say, well, what about corner? What about corner? Well, I think they're going to make the pick for cornerback in free agency.
Yeah, I think so too. I think what you're gonna
now
see
the market has just went dry. And if
more importantly, it's always better to get your marquee guys first in free agency, then go through the draft to see what you can get in terms of a cheaper option, and then see what's left over and make your final moves from there. I mean, that's the most efficient way to go about roster building. And at this stage, like you said, from what you're gonna see, you're just gonna see probably just some roster filling guys.
Well, not even that. You know what? So everybody is looking. I'm looking at everybody saying, we need to get Richard Sherman. Okay, we're not getting Richard Sherman. You know who we're gonna end up getting? The next best guy, Casey Hayward. You're gonna end up getting him. Y'all gotta remember, whenever we always look at that one guy we're gonna end up getting, we get the second guy. Second team, I mean, special teams were good. You better work the shit out of Tanner Muse with his 4.3 speed. Better put him on special teams. Let him be your ace.
Man, he can be the new Eric Harris.
Better than Eric Harris. That was the problem with Eric Harris. He wasn't that fast. Now, that other pick also tells me this. We might not see Dalvin. Dalvin Levitt might get cut, and you know they might end up cutting Jeff Heath now.
Yeah, more likely than not.
Because Jeff Heath is supposed to be making what, $3 million? You cut Jeff Heath, the great white safety.
3.1. 3.1. The white lightning.
Hey, right there, that's money freed up. So that being said, I mean, right now, when you put these guys in the correct holes, because I'm gonna say this, 5th round, they're still probably gonna end up getting a D tackle, possibly. But Nixon, I don't think he's on the bubble. Your guy man out is Nevin Lawson. Going to get you mute.
You know, yeah, I don't think that they would keep him over Lawson.
Yeah, going and let go of Nevin Lawson. Just going and cut ties with him. The man got PEDs, and I just feel that's funny. Like, you mean to tell me you got PEDs and the shit didn't help you not one damn bit last year?
It got you to be an ass. That's what it got you. I would hope that you got to the NFL and you could be ass on your own, but you need PEDs to be ass. It's not a good sign.
Nah, fam. He had to chase ass because he was getting his ass burnt. Nah. Keep Tanner Muse, bruh. Tired paying all this dead money, man. Go on and see what Tanner Muse can do. I'm
Be that special teams hero. Just run downfield and hit something. That's all you got to do.
yeah. I think that'd be a lot easier for him.
Go block kicks. Do something creative. Lay a block. Throw a block for somebody.
But I say this with all the talk that you've been hearing that there's this disconnect within the front office between Mayock and Gruden. It is. Now, if this draft class pulls through and they manage to get to the playoffs, everybody's job is basically safe. Oh, they picked up what's it, Devon Diablo?
Yes, it was Divine Diablo.
Diablo.
And
El Diablo from Virginia Tech. Safety linebacker. He'll be in that hybrid role, what I've been talking about. If you really look at this, I'm going to let you guys know this. Look at the picks. Look at the defense now. What does it remind you of? Comment right now. If you look at the picks, you look at the free agent signings, or you look at overall what we have on the defense with Gus Bradley, what does it remind you of? Z-Boom.
ding, 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 ding. Tell him what he's won.
Boom. He is trying to reboot that. He's actually trying to reboot it.
So they have the personnel better to run that than what he was doing for the Chargers?
Yeah. The problem with the Chargers, they just kept having too many injuries. The injuries were going left and right. Derwin James couldn't stay healthy for an entire season. You look at your other linebackers, they couldn't stay healthy for an entire season. You look at your D linemen, they couldn't stay healthy for the entire season. The secondary, the safeties. So when you look at that, it's like, damn, I mean, they're good, but they're falling apart. But if you look at our guys could stay healthy majority of times. I mean, long as Abrams not running to the camera cart or, launching himself and, Arnett not slipping and falling and can't get up. Other than that, we ain't got to worry about, hopefully we ain't got to worry about COVID. But other than that, overall, this defense, they can get it done. That's why you saw the Raiders picking up all these D linemen. If one goes down, Raiders are like, hey, we're good. Max goes down. You got Yannick already. Oh, snap. Farrell just went down. All right, we're good. We got Jefferson. We got now Kuntz. So when you look at this, and then, even Jonathan Abram, you got Carl Joseph that can come right on in and fill into his spot if he's, launching himself, getting hurt again. The Raiders now have guys to fill in to spots all over the place, and it's not like you having scrubs. You have actually decent guys to take on a role. Now the fun part begins. Bradley has to develop and teach these guys to play real football on defense, not that shit that Paul Gunther was showing them. That is it. This defense is basically put together. It's completed. I know there's some guys that I saw within the draft that the Raiders could put in and probably be like a immediate start, but hey, it didn't work out. That's all good. That's what happens with mock drafts. So it is what it is. If you like to research these players, do a good background check on these players, because I had heard about Diablo, me being in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and I didn't think they were going to go at him. I thought he would have been gone, but I'm actually glad they went and got him. I'm glad that the Raiders went on and got him. They got their guy to be able to move freely all over the field as your rover. That's all I asked. You got me a rover. I'm happy now. I thought it was going to be Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah that they got, but they got someone bigger than him. So from where I felt yesterday to how I feel today, yesterday with our pick, I felt like I was about, from a scale to 1 to 10, I was at a 6. Today, I'm at probably about like an 8.5 to a 9. No, I take it back. Yesterday, I was about like a 5. It was about 4.5 to a 5.
You know why you was ready.
Today, I'm about like an 8.5.
No, you was ready to jump out of a plane after yesterday.
Man, yesterday I was about to burn everything down.
So I was in a foul mood. I was in a foul mood after last night, but I'm glad that they picked much better and got it together.
They really did. And I see John Gruden was jumping up for joy and shit.
And giving handshakes, unlike the first picture where it was like, when the owner and the coach are sitting over there off to the side and nobody's shaking hands, that's not a good look.
Like, everybody was slapping hands yesterday. Yesterday was just like it was like a handshake, like, okay, this is very bland, but okay. Today everybody was hyped. Hey, I'm good, man. I feel good. Phil?
Yes, sir.
Damn. I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah.
I don't quite say that I feel good, but I feel better. I said that I was going to trust these guys and whoever they drafted, that was the guys that we needed. So I'm going to do that. Because Miles and Bradley have proven they know what they're doing and know that they know who to draft. And
so what I'm going to do is this. Personnel brought it to their attention how stale the room looked yesterday. I like what Sean just said right here, bro. The Chargers defense in 2019 held the Ravens in check, but fell behind the Patriots. The problem was there were two things with that Ravens, how they were holding that Ravens down. One, Lamar Jackson was kind of fresh, and the play calling wasn't that great at the time for him, where he could adjust. But then again, you still held him in check.
Right.
The Patriots, what happened with the Chargers and the Patriots during that time, they got abused. The secondary got abused because there were guys missing. No, it wasn't. No, take that back. It was guys missing that the linebacker position. They didn't really have guys to really kind of stop that run. That's what it was. Yeah, they ran the extra DB, but that DB wasn't that big. So they were just running right through him over and 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 over. So, but when you got guys like, I'll say it like this, when you got guys like Abram, you got guys like Diablo, they're big. They're not small and slinky. They're like big guys.
Old school, strong safety, 6'4", 225.
They built like Ketcher Freeman, bro.
Wow, this guy went.
They built like Ketcher Freeman. Oh shit! Yeah, this is the group of guys that you want. Other than Phil, like I said, other than that, Raiders are in a good position to get things done this year on defense. It all depends on, it looks great on paper right now, but you got to put the puzzle together correctly.
Yes.
You can't fit a puzzle piece in a spot where you know damn well it's supposed to go on the right-hand corner, but you try to put it up on the upper left-hand corner upside down, and it's not going to work.
I believe they refer to that as no square pegs and round holes.
Yeah. I could work with that. So other than that, Phil, I really don't have anything else to say, but this front office better make sure they keep it together for the rest of the season.
I look forward to seeing I want to see who they finish taking tomorrow.
Yeah.
I really want to see what they're going to do with that first week of free agency after the draft. So before I make any comments, and for now, I'll give their draft a C. Maybe, I give it a C plus.
It's about a C plus. So whatever they do tomorrow, they probably give their draft a boost to to end it off, probably about a B, maybe B minus at least.
I concur.
I think they do sign. Hold on, pull it up. I think they do sign Casey Hayward. I think that's the best way to go. You sign Casey Hayward. The Raiders would have that veteran presence on the outside. And then you can go in and push Arnett inside, and you're not going to have to really worry about, if he's going to get beat up or not.
No, not at all. And moving Trayvon Mullen to the number 2 guy is only going to help him as well.
Now, one thing, I remember what Gus Bradley's defense did when it was the Legion of Boom. When you had a slot receiver trying to run a mesh, you know what used to happen? If one of the nickel corners got beat, one of your rovers came out of nowhere and gut checked the damn slot receiver.
That's always fun to watch. But for those
looking at Diablo, I think Diablo would do some shit like that. So, hey, you know what? I'm good.
But your boy Jonathan Abram has definitely been put on notice because there's now quite a few people who are capable of doing his job if he doesn't do it well.
Well, Jonathan Abram, you better make sure you're spelling salmon right. Salmon, whatever you want to say. You better spell it right, boy. And the other thing is this. You better pay attention. And stop trying to play hero. Play the role that you were given.
And you'll do just fine.
Understand the assignment that is given to you.
And do not deviate from your assignment, most importantly.
But other than that, I don't have nothing else to say. That is Michael, that is a good comparison. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they did it, man.
And Bradley would know best, as he was the one that drafted Cam Chancellor.
Man, Bradley is licking his chops right now. Bradley whispering in John Gruden's ear saying, "Give me more defensive players."
That's kind of creepy. Kind of a lot.
Hey, look, he had the hairs raising on him saying, "Legion of Boom 2.0." John Gruden like, "Oh shit." I usually get hyped for offense, but defense, you're talking dirty now. But other than that, hey, we're gonna wrap it up. Subscribe to our YouTube page, The Unfiltered Truth. Guys can go and recap any of our shows. We'll have everything running like normal at normal speed next week. And remember, the website is up. Hey, if you guys want to check out the website, buy any product of ours, our t-shirt designs that we have.
Lovely t-shirts.
Go on and buy it. Email theunfilteredtruth@gmail.com. Other than that, y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your night.
And God
Enjoy
bless.
the rest of the draft weekend. And as always, take care. God bless. Love one another. We out.